You know what? I've been harping on this for a while. And let's just get ready to face it. Jerry Jones is cheap. As owner and GM of the Dallas Cowboys, he's just cheap. Let's just call it what it is. I just saw a stat by Swagoo and ESPN. He said the average team spent $130 million in free agency this offseason. The Dallas Cowboys spent $17 million. Dak Prescott has been needing a new contract. He's at the last year of his contract, and he has a $55 million cap hit this year. It's been a pretty busy offseason, as we all know. And there was a lot of quarterbacks that needed to get paid. Very much so needed to get paid. And Dak Prescott wasn't one of those quarterbacks. We just saw recently Tua Tagovailoa, Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence has got paid this offseason. Okay. Kirk Cousins got paid this offseason. Justin Herbert got paid this offseason. And Joe Burrow, I think he got his contract in the middle of the season last season. This goes back to me to say that Jerry Jones is cheap. And he waited to the last minute, and it's going to bite him in the tail. That's all there is to it. He waited too late. There's nothing else you can say. You wait, you sat on your rump with this, and look where it's got you. Okay? We know Dak ain't worth $55+ million like Joe Burrow's getting. But guess what? It's next man up when it comes to NFL contracts, okay? You can book it. Each man's getting the same amount of money. Jordan Love, we're going to start with mainly the news this offseason. Jordan Love technically became the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He's getting $55 million after 1 year of playing. $55 million. He ain't played but one season. And if you're Jerry Jones, Dak can easily go. He's got all the leverage. He can go up to say, well, Jordan Love's played one season. He won one playoff game. And he just got paid $55 million. Tua Tagovailoa, $53.1 million. Just got paid this weekend, this past weekend. Dak Prescott's going to say, Tua ain't won a playoff game. He got paid $53.1 million. Kirk Cousins, he got a more team-friendly deal with $45 million. That's more friendly than that, which what Dak should have been signing at. And Dak's going to say Kirk Cousins ain't won a playoff game. He's won one. If he's either won one or ain't won none. We all know how Kirk Cousins does when the lights get bright. And he got $45 million. So you telling me, with Justin Herbert getting $52.5 million, with Jared Goff getting $53 million, but you know technically Jared Goff did just take his team to the NFC Championship game and has won and went to the Super Bowl, which Dak has not done either. And Trevor Lawrence just got $55 million also. He's won one playoff game. And in that playoff game, he played very, very pedestrian until he wanted to put on his Superman cape in the last half against the Chargers to come back. Jerry Jones has no leverage. He just don't. If he was smart enough and wanted to keep Dak on a team-friendly deal, he should have signed him before Kirk Cousins signed $45 million. And that was right after the season. That was early in the offseason. I think Kirk Cousins signed with him. He was already on the roster back in April. I want to say he signed back in February or March. Yeah, he signed with him in March. We get first week of March. You're just going to have to eat it. Dak Prescott is going. If Dak Prescott is smart enough, he is going to be wearing a different uniform come next season. Because if I'm the Cowboys, I'm not paying him that much money. It's a different scenario where all these guys have a lot of upside. You're paying off of what Jordan Love can do. He's only been there a year. You pay him now because that's where the market's going. You're going to just see what he can do. Same thing with Tua. You know, I think it's his third year starting full because he did get hurt in that one playoff series. Last year was really his first playoff series. But we're paying him, hey, what can you do? Same thing with Trevor Lawrence. He actually did give Patrick Mahomes a run for his money in the playoffs at Arrowhead. We're paying him. What can he do? He's got a higher upside. Same thing with Justin Herbert. You just brought in Jim Harbaugh. Justin Herbert's been one of the most talented quarterbacks to ever come out of the NFL draft in a long time. Big arm, 6'8", 6'6", big frame, can throw the football. All he needs is some adequate coaching. He can be reasonable. we're paying him off of what can he do. Same thing with Joe Burrow. Already been to the Super Bowl. Go ahead and pay him. You've had Dak Prescott for going on 9 years. You've already seen what he can do. He's hit his peak. That's all. Dak Prescott has hit his peak. He's not going to do better than what he's already done. If I'm Jerry, I'm not paying a guy $55+ million. I think Dak, if he wants to go to another team, fine. If this was a different situation, it was Dallas and Dak's only been there for 3 years, I'd say pay him. Dak's been here for 9 years. Okay? I'm not saying that the Cowboys can do better at the quarterback position. But it's time to move on. It's time to move on. And moving on to that, we're going to get to Ceedee Lamb. Okay? So, Justin Jefferson just signed for $35 million. Okay? $55 million. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Jerry Jones, here you go being cheap again. Okay? You sit on your rump and you see what happens. Okay. Justin Jefferson got paid $35 million this offseason. A.J. Brown got $32 million. Amon-Ra St. Brown got $30 million. Tyreek Hill, $30 million. Jalen Waddle got $28.5. Not Devontae Adams. Devontae Smith got $25 million. Nico Collins, $24 million. Calvin Ridley got $23 million this offseason. This is what happens when you sit on your tail. I think Ceedee would have easily took Amon-Ra St. Brown money at $30 million. I really do. I think if you would have been giving Ceedee what he wanted instead of sitting on your rump with your contracts, I think Ceedee would have took the Amon-Ra St. Brown. Maybe even the A.J. Brown deal at $32 million. But if I'm Ceedee Lamb and I'm going up to Jerry Jones, I'm like, hey, A.J. Brown got $32 million. I'm going to get more than $32 million. I think Ceedee Lamb, there is reports. I'm not going to lie to you. There is reports that Ceedee Lamb wants to be the highest paid wide receiver. He wants more than $35 million. I wouldn't give him more than $35 million. I'm gonna just be real. I would give him between 32 and 35. I would give him like $34 million, $33 million. I'm not giving Ceedee Lamb over $35 million. It's not gonna happen. You're not better than Justin Jefferson. Okay? You're just not. I need to see maybe one more good year. You can't necessarily replicate the same thing that you just done this past season. But I need you to at least be somewhat another 1,300 yards receiving. I need that. And I need you to actually show up in the playoffs, even though relies on the base of the back of your quarterback. But there has been reports that both Dak and Ceedee, and I think even Micah, want to be the highest paid position. And this is the whole story. Jerry Jones has been sitting on his rump, and he's just screwed. He's put the franchise in a bind. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. He's put the franchise in a bind. Micah Parsons is going to want some big money. Okay? Micah Parsons wants to be the highest paid edge rusher once his contract comes up after next season. Nick Bosa got $34 million. Brian Burns has got $28 million. Myles Garrett got $25. TJ Watt's got $28. I imagine TJ Watt and Myles Garrett's going to get a new contract in a couple years by the time Micah's ready to get paid. Jerry, stop being cheap. You're going to have to spend some money. I don't know. I don't know if Jerry Jones is even on it. I think Jerry Jones has done a great job with marketing the team, making them relevant, making statements to make people tune in. But when it comes to actually running a football team as a GM, he's not smart. He's really not. Does the Cowboys draft well? Absolutely. But when it comes to paying contracts and paying people and making the right investments in your free agents, he's just not smart. When it comes to business, put your pride and your feelings to the side. That's the reason why you paid Zeke $25 million. I'm sorry, not 25, but $15 million. Move on from Dak. You waited too long to get his money. He's not worth $55+ million when you've already had him. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and act like you can get anything better than Dak Prescott. Okay, but it's better than putting your team in a hole. It's putting all that money into him and not get the actual free agents to actually build the team around. You got to actually do the 49er method. Okay, if I'm the Cowboys, I try out the 49ers method. But again, Jerry Jones is cheap. Jerry Jones is just cheap. Basically, Jerry Jones is being cheap. He put himself in a hole. He could have easily extended Dak Prescott for a reasonable amount of money. Then he wouldn't have a big cap hit on him. And he could actually maybe got some free agents. Same thing with Ceedee Lamb. He could, instead of waiting around to let the A.J. Browns and Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, and all them get paid, Jalen Waddle got paid before Ceedee Lamb. What has Jalen Waddle done has been equivalent to anything Ceedee Lamb's done? Nothing. And you waited and you waited and you waited. And now look. Ceedee Lamb's hollering he wants more than Justin Jefferson. And then Jamar Chase is coming up next season. If Jamar Chase gets paid before Ceedee Lamb, oh yeah, if I'm CD, I'm going to you be like, hey Jerry, I need my money. Easily. Jerry Jones being cheap. And Micah, you better watch Micah. If Myles Garrett and TJ Watt gets their contract restructured and want more money, they're going to get more than $34 million. Joey Buss got $34 million. Time's running, Jerry. Time's a ticking. And it ain't going to wait for you. If you enjoyed this little quick reaction, I'm sorry. Comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts on this situation. Subscribe for more. And as always, peace, love, and positivity always, baby. See you.